Everyone deserves a story. And in the beautiful town of Nutwood, there's a certain bear by the name Rupert, who we first met in 1991, who lived with his mother and father and friends. And today we're going to remember them and all the cast members behind their voices after 33 years. Let's first meet the main boy, Rupert, who was a smart and good-spirited bear, and was extremely popular with all the residents in Nutwood. Rupert Bear was voiced by the lovely Julie Lemieux, who is a Canadian voice actress. She was born in 1962 and is 61 years old today. Mrs. Bear was the mother of Rupert and was seen to be wise and a kind-hearted lady. She was voiced by a beautiful old lady called Valerie Boyle, who is a Canadian actress. Mr. Bear was Rupert's father and husband to Mrs. Bear, who oftenly smoked a pipe and was seen to be clumsy and forgetful. He was voiced by Guy Bannerman, who is a well-known voice actor. Bill Badger, who was one of Rupert's closest friends, always looked on the bright side and also had a good sense of fun. He was voiced by Torquil Campbell, who is an actor and composer. Born on 9th May 1972, he currently stands at 52 years old. Podgy Pig was one of Rupert's friends, who was greedy and often lazy, but also good-hearted and kind. He was voiced by Hadley Kaye, who is a Canadian film and voice actor, best known for his appearances in the Care Bears movie. Hadley is currently 51 years old as of 2024. Tiger Lily was also one of Rupert's friends, who was the young daughter of the Chinese conjurer. She was voiced by the gorgeous Stephanie Morgenstern, who is a Canadian actress, filmmaker, and screenwriter. Steph is 58 years old as of 2024. Pong Ping was the Pekingese friend of Rupert, who lived in Nutwood with his pet dragon called Ming. Pong Ping was voiced by Oscar Sue, who is an actor best known for portraying Peter Yu in the Netflix series Spinning Out. Billy Blizzard was Rupert's arch-enemy and was the main antagonist of the whole show. He was voiced by the iconic Colin O'Meara, who is a Canadian voice actor, best known for voicing Tintin in The Adventures of Tintin. He is currently 60 years old. Now there was a wise man who flew on his umbrella and lived in an island called with a band of unicorns. This man was voiced by Wayne Robson, who was a Canadian voice and film actor. Sadly, Wayne Robson died on April 4, 2011 from heart attack. He was 64 years old. Algie Pug was one of Rupert's friends who loved playing practical jokes on everyone. He was voiced by Keith White, who is an American actor and voice artist. Professor was a very friendly and eccentric scientist who was a close friend of Rupert and also lived in Nutwood. He was voiced by Colin Fox, who is a Canadian voice actor. He currently stands at 85 years old. Finally, we have Mr. Chimp, who was the owner of various shops in Nutwood and was one of the elite characters of the show. He was voiced by a legend called Keith Knight, who was a Canadian film, television, and voice actor. Sadly, Keith Knight died on August 2007 while fighting brain cancer at a young age of 55. Thank you for tuning in, and I hope to see you in the next one.